You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KCCZ LP Conroe and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first official business day of 2021. Woo! We made it through 2020. I am Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News, FM 104.5, 106.1, and live on Facebook and Conroe Culture News. You can live stream this on irlonestar.com. And you don't want to miss this show because we are talking all about Tastes of the Town, which officially starts today and goes through January 31st, which is a Sunday. So, you got all the holiday stuff done, Christmas, New Year's, and we are ready to do the whole foodie thing. We have 40-ish restaurants that are participating. And before we get into that and who the guests are, which you probably know some of the guests that are sitting here with me today, I have JJ Hollie, who is adding sparkle to our radio show today. He is the CEO of the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce. I have Jennifer More of everything. She is also the coordinator for this event with the Woodlands Chamber. And I just picked up and welcomed Jim Hallers, who is with Citizens Grill and Tailgators, and he is also with the Texas Restaurant Association.
Thank you, Margie.
You're welcome.
That'll teach Jim to be walking by the door.
That's right. Or letting me know that he's doing it.
Us.
Yes. So this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic, located by Conroe High School. And if you're a new patient, the $25 for your appointment goes back to CASA, which helps kids in CPS custody. So there's a couple things going on I just want to talk about real quick in downtown Conroe, since we are in downtown Conroe, and it's a beautiful day, by the way. Mm-hmm. So it's a good day to just walk around and go to the boutique next door. They have new merchandise. There's a boutique across the street. And the theaters are closed at the moment, but they are getting ready for their premiere of their 2021 shows that go through July. The Players Theater Company over at the Owen Theater will have Neil Simon's Last of the Red Hot Lovers, and that will premiere January 22nd and go through February 6th. And the Historic Crichton Theater will host a premiere performance of The Odd Couple. That starts in February. So don't miss the after Christmas sales that are going on at Conroe Central Market, Mimi's on Main, the Assistant League. You can get things 75% off. Any Christmas stuff, 75% off. What a deal. So you need to go by there. So if you're looking for some fun things to do, you can go to the Red Brick Tavern on Saturday night and hear the Chubby Knuckle Choir. They're pretty good if you haven't listened to them. They're a little bit of...
The Chubby Knuckle Choir.
Chubby Knuckle Choir. I had to listen.
How would you not want to go to
They're a little bit of jazz, a little bit of rock, a little bit of hillbilly, and...
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Folk
cool.
Family Revival, they're also a really good band. They will be at Pacific Yard House on this Saturday night as well. And because it's such beautiful weather, if you want to get your bike out and do some rides, they can help you at Race Ready Repair Bike Shop, which is right next door here. They have classes on maintenance, road repair. If you're on a ride and you have to change your tire, I wouldn't have a clue how to do that. But you can go next door to them and they will tell you. Or they can help you with your new bike that you just got for Christmas. So, with that, let's just dive right into Taste of the Town, the premier event of the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce. Right, JJ?
It is one of our premier events.
Yes, it is. And right now, it's the star performance.
Yes, it is. This has been a rough year for everybody with COVID, obviously. And we debated a lot with our team and our volunteers about what we should do and how we should do it with Taste of the Town. And it's really impossible for us to have 5,000 of our closest friends at the Marriott on one night. And
Cooties.
So, we could not do that. We don't want to be a super spreader event. We want to be responsible because COVID is serious. Mm-hmm. And so we were able to come up with this plan. And I think it's even better for the restaurants. It sends people right to their door, right to the front door of the restaurants.
And you don't even have to go in.
And you don't have to go in. Yeah, you can pick it up and you can take it with you. I think it's great for the restaurants especially because they don't have to make 5,000 bits or bytes and bring them up to the Marriott and staff a booth and do all that kind of fun stuff. We're just coming straight to their front door, and it's a great deal.
It is a great deal. What do you think, Jim?
No,
we were very excited about the change this year to actually bring customers to the restaurants instead of going to the convention center. For restaurants, there was always a lot of logistical issues in preparing food and bringing it to the convention center. It's like a big catering event, and you had to plan for all of that. Here, you're coming to your restaurants, and hopefully, you'll go out and buy a ticket and visit. There's 40 different restaurants, literally every day or two, especially in the days of COVID when you don't have things to do, make a point of going around and trying some different samples from different restaurants here in the greater Woodlands area.
There's even a map, right?
There is. So we have an interactive map online on tasteofthetown.org, and that way you can create an entire experience out of it, whether it's a date with your spouse, a she date with your friends. You can look at it, and we've got 6 restaurants in Hughes Landing. We've got 4 restaurants in the area of Market Street. So lots of different options for you to be able to plan out your entire evening, your entire weekend, your entire month.
So it's food on the go.
Food on the go, and the Woodlands is definitely a town of foodies. We love our food. We love to take pictures of it. We love to talk about it, and this really gives us a chance to be able to do that. And not only from the restaurant perspective of, we're bringing the guests to your doors, but from the guest experience, you get to enjoy it. You're not trying to cram 50 different restaurants into 4 hours, although that made for a power-packed evening. This gives you the chance to actually enjoy the ambiance of the restaurant, the guest service of the restaurant, the entire experience all wrapped into one.
And you'll remember it more. You'll remember your
Absolutely.
experience. And the cool thing is you also get to judge who has the best appetizer, who has the best entree, who has the best dessert without scrambling. I
Right.
mean, you can take pictures of the food and post it, hashtag Taste of the Town 2021.
Right.
So you get to judge.
Right. And
Because
best
you will
cocktail.
get an email, right, Jam? You'll get an email.
Right. We were talking that roughly during the third week of the event, everybody who's purchased a ticket, because it's all electronically done. You don't have to go buy a paper ticket. You just buy it right over the net, keep it on your phone. But we'll send everyone out a survey during that third week, asking, who has, you get to vote. So everybody who buys a ticket is going to get to vote on what their favorite samples.
So
and
there's
items
5
were.
categories this year. There's going to be best cocktail, best appetizer, best entree, best dessert, and my favorite part, best guest service.
That's right. That's right. And also, whoever goes to the most restaurants will win one big prize.
Right. One big prize, as well as an invitation to the big VIP event that we will be holding on February 2nd for all of the
Groundhog
winners of
Day,
those
so we can do it again.
So we can do it all over again. And Jim Hallers has been kind enough to allow us to use his very awesome, very large patio space for that party.
Socially distanced,
Yes.
outside,
Responsibly.
Yep.
Absolutely.
heaters available.
Absolutely heated, and it's not cooled in the summer, but in the wintertime we can absolutely keep it heated, and that's all it takes. And a lot of people are going out to still dine on patios, and especially like a day like today.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely great to sit out, in a covered patio where you have a little bit of heat there just to keep the chill out of the air, but plenty of fresh air.
Right.
So, Jim, let me ask you, if somebody wanted to order curbside, how would they do that with Taste of the Town?
So obviously every restaurant's going to do it differently, but I imagine they're going to do it similar, simply because they're, when you call a restaurant like Citizens Grill to order to go, you can say, hey, by the way, we have the Taste of the Town tickets, and they'd say, do you have 2 of them, 1 of them, whatever, and then they'll just pack the samples as part of your order. And if that's all you're ordering, then that's all that you need. If you're ordering anything else off the menu, of course, you would order and pay for that. But if you just want to pick up samples, if you're just saying, I'm going to be in this area, hey, and I want to stop by and get some samples from you. And for like Citizens Grill, I know like Burger and Bordeaux is also participating. Maybe you're going to pick up a couple
Taft.
samples.
You got
and
3
Taft
places
around
there.
the corner,
Yep.
right? So you'd say, I'm going to call Taft, Burger and Bordeaux, and Citizens,
right.
get samples from each, and just make the loop and pick them all up. We have dedicated curbside spots in front of the location, and you'd pull up and call in and say, hey, you're here with your name. And it's from our perspective, you're just picking up your order. The fact that they will actually need to just scan your ticket. They have a little app, and they'll scan your ticket, because your ticket that you buy online is good for one use at all 40 of the restaurants. So you can't use it multiple times
You
at the
can't
same
come tomorrow
restaurant.
and the next day and the next day. It's one time.
You can buy more tickets, right? Right.
Yes.
But the idea, and it may be a good deal for some to buy more than one ticket, because you're getting a lot of I
Value.
know
A lot
I
of
visited
value
with some of
for-
the restaurants. Some of the samples are really quite good. And as long as you say, I'm going to go over to Hughes Landing today and pick up my 3 or 4. But we want everybody excited to go out to be able to get these, whether you're doing curbside or coming inside. For those that come inside at Citizens Grill, assuming you're adults, probably with no kids with you, we'll send you over to the bartender, and while you're waiting, we have 40 craft beers on tap. And just like Tap's going to do, we're probably like, here, try a little sample of this while you're waiting 2 or 3 minutes while we get your item out here, things like that. So because we want you to come in and see the place. For everybody who's never been to like Citizens Grill or even Tailgators Pub and Grill, it's a chance to come in and see it and experience what it is, so you know whether you want to come back or bring your friends.
And that's the whole idea of,
to
doing
this
it this
day,
way.
I have families come into Tailgators Pub and Grill. We've been there in the location on 48 for 10 years, and they come in and they go, wow, we always thought you were just a bar, right? We didn't know there's this whole family side with kids and da-da-da, and we're kind of mad that we didn't know. We've lived here for years, and we've never come.
Yeah.
And that's kind of another
and
idea of
that's
doing
the
this.
idea behind these tastes, is to
Right.
get people in just to take a look around and to taste the great food, of course. You come to Tailgators, you're going to get a chicken and sausage gumbo that's off the chain good. I mean, it's Louisiana.
So that's what you're
fine.
serving. That's what you're
know,
serving at Tailgators.
It is, and actually, it's going to come with a little bonus item, depending on. We have spicy boiled crawfish some days, wings some days, so we're going to top it off or add a
little
surprise to each
Okay.
item.
All the
Now
more
I'm
intrigue,
when
right?
you come in.
Well, it is lunchtime. I know.
Right.
And
So-
and so it just depends on what we have each day and what we're going to do it. So it's that surprise item, and
That's
if you
cool.
come in and say, hey, we can't do a certain type of item, if you
I
can't do
can't eat
seafood
fish.
or can't
Yeah.
do something, we'll adjust it up accordingly. We'll figure out something so you still get a taste. Now, I mean, if you're going to one of the restaurants that probably sells cupcakes, they probably are going to give you a cupcake. And if you say, well, I can't do sugar, you're probably tough there.
Yeah.
But most places will try to accommodate you. I mean, just,
Yeah, all of
just,
the
just
restaurants
talk
that
to
I've
them.
spoken to.
Restaurants are in the business of making happy people. Happier. It's just, so be sure to let us know, kind of what you can do or not do. But we want to put our best foot forward. All the restaurants do, and having you come in and check the place out, because for every place on this list, I know somebody here has not been to that place.
Oh, there's a lot too,
mean-
and we're going to name them in just a minute.
So-
So what are you serving at Citizens?
So at Citizens Grill, we have a spinach and artichoke dip that's super popular.
And super good.
We have a wild mushroom risotto that's super popular. And again, we're putting the little bonus item on there. It might be a shrimp on top, but if you can't do seafood, might be another item. We have a couple different options. And again, we also are trying to put the dessert in there, a little chocolate cake
Or a bread
little bit of the
pudding.
bread pudding or different things. And so again, we'll try to kind of find out what you
Are you
like.
hungry now?
So much for losing
So-
that after holiday weight.
Right.
So-
We're going to
they're
give you
only
one more
a
month to get it.
taste. They're
They-
just
they
a
are only a
taste.
taste. And the goal for any of these restaurants is, you say, why are they doing this? Because we're not getting paid, right? There's nobody paying us money to do this. It's to give you the taste so you like it, so you get excited when it comes in. I want you to dream about Citizens Grill 6-layer chocolate cake.
I do dream about that 6-layer
Yeah.
chocolate cake since
right?
I tried it.
It's all about the
it's
frosting.
amazing.
When we were tasting some of the taste, we had another person that tried the spinach and artichoke and dip, and she's just like, can I order the whole order right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And I'm like,
And that's what you want.
Because
Yeah,
we want to
absolutely.
give you something in a taste, and I'm speaking for all these restaurants. They want to give you something that makes you go, wow, and that makes you want to become a customer of the restaurant. And even if you're a customer, you might be a regular buying the ticket and going to all your favorite restaurants. We want you to be wowed so you're happy and excited and come back. That's what it's all about. And restaurant, it is the days of COVID, and I mean, it's crazy times, and we'd all hoped 2021 maybe it was behind us, but still more than ever, restaurants need your support. There's a lot of restaurants that are behind on rent in this county, and if you want your favorite restaurants to still exist, it's time to go. I actually, yesterday, I'm a restaurateur, I drove to a little restaurant over off of Sawdust and spent $30-some because I know they need that $30-some, and they have really, really good food.
Where was it?
And it's the Go Cajun Subs.
Ah.
if you've not been.
I bet they're not a chamber member yet, huh?
Let's get them on board.
I said yet.
Yeah.
Royce doesn't know it yet.
There's still opportunities.
They will
There-
be by the end of the day.
There you go.
good.
Or we
That's
maybe
good. So
need to
you
help
liked
find
it?
somebody to help them. Oh no,
Yeah.
they make absolute. And you know, in part of it, my restaurateurship comes out and say, I never went there before because it's subs, and I'm like, oh, it's just another sub shop. No, it's high quality, real, made in Louisiana food. Go get that roast beef au jus sandwich there. I mean, it's.
I bet it got you some
the
ideas,
the
too,
gravy, the
for
gravy with
tailgaters.
debris. The gravy with and his boudin balls, you know. So Tailgators makes a great jalapeno cheese boudin ball, right? I mean, and we do it our way, and I've been proud of them for 10 years, and people love them. His are the size of softballs, and you get 3 of them.
Oh, my
We
God.
definitely need to get him on board and make
$8,
those
okay?
tasty.
Wow.
What
And I
does
got
the
it with this-
boudin have
and
in it?
Boudin is a rice pork mixture with a little bit of spice.
Okay.
And I ordered his that had the pepper jack cheese in the middle. So he put a little square of pepper jack cheese in the middle into this
explosion.
softball. And he gave 3 of these softballs for like $8. And I was like, holy cow, the biggest boudin
Well,
balls I've ever
goodness,
had. But
that
this
sounds
is what
good.
it's about. Whether it's literally Montgomery County restaurants need your support. And it's just go find a new one. And take this list. Go buy this ticket for $25. Pick some restaurants
Only
you've never been to.
$25.
40 restaurants.
40
40
restaurants you can go
restaurants.
to and
Where
just
else are you
use
gonna
it
get
as
that deal?
In fact,
Not the grocery store.
go to all the restaurants you've never been to. I challenge
right.
you, right? It's like you already know your favorite restaurant. If Citizens Grill is your favorite, great. Okay, go to the other 39.
Right, because you already know Citizens.
Because
So none of us should eat at Citizens.
There you go. Now
Just
everybody that hasn't been to Citizens,
I'm already
can go
going.
to
Right.
Yeah, right.
I'm already going tonight.
But that's the idea. You know, it's look, I see fajita pizzas on the list, right? They're a little chain. I said, you know what? I haven't went in to try them yet. I said, but you know, when I get my ticket, I'm going to go try their fajitas to see, because I bet their sample is fajita.
Anthony and his team over there are amazing. They're doing a chicken pico taco that they made specifically for a car show event that they had a couple months back. That was just off the charts. I've had maybe 1 or 2 of them doing my research.
So do we want to name the restaurants?
Yeah, definitely. So we have Avenida Brazil Churrascaria in the Woodlands, Black Walnut Cafe, Burger in Bordeaux, Citizens Grill, Conroe's Incredible Pizza Company, Crust Pizza Company, Cupcakes and Bubbles, Del Frisco's Grill, Eatery, Restaurant, and Bar. That is in the Embassy Suites in Hughes Landing. Forgot on the A's, we do have Artisan Culture. They're a fun little coffee shop that just joined us. Heather over there is amazing. Escalante's Fine Tex-Mex Tequila over there in Hughes Landing. Fajita Pete's in the Woodlands. Flower Child over in the Woodlands. Fogo de Chao Brazilian Steakhouse, which is also over there in Hughes Landing. Good Company Kitchen and Cantina. Grimaldi's Pizzeria. Grotto Restaurant. Hearsay on the Waterway. Landshark Bar and Grill. Local Pour. Macaroon by Patisse over in Hughes Landing. Main Squeeze Juice Company, hiding right over there on the other side of Market Street next to Flower Child. Nona's Italian Grill off of 242. Pacific Yard House up here in Conroe, and I think they are guest presenting here shortly.
Yep, he'll be on here shortly.
Press Waffle Company, RC's New York City Pizza and Pasta, Russo's New York Pizzeria, Tailgators Pub and Grill, Tapped Draft House in both Spring and Conroe locations, the Butler House, the Kitchen, Thistle Draft Shop and Kitchen, Tommy Bahamas, and then over the weekend we've just added 2 more. So Pelota's Italian Grill with Phil over there right off of 45. And as of this morning, we have Charm Thai Bistro, our only Thai food adding to the list. So that'll be super
Johnny's
exciting.
Italian.
And Johnny's Italian Steakhouse. Oh, I missed that in my
Chorizo.
Chorizo. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a lot of restaurants, and it's a whole smorgasbord of different flavors and tastes, and American and burgers and seafood and
you can use your
Mexican
ticket.
and everything.
You know, you can go to more than one restaurant a night. I mean,
Right.
we're
That's
gonna
what
use
we're
is-
talking about.
We're gonna have
Absolutely.
like a progressive dinner. We're gonna look and
I
see
think we
which
should
ones
plan
are.
that.
Yeah, which ones
I
what
think
they're
we should,
offering.
right?
Right.
Absolutely.
And figure it out.
Right.
I'm just gonna plan ourselves out a whole evening and hit 2, 3, 4 all at
Absolutely.
All in one night.
So when you go to the tasteofthetown.org website, you'll see the interactive map to do just that. Plan out your night restaurant hopping. We've also got a page with all of the restaurant demographics, when their hours are.
And the images.
The images.
Images
That
of
most
Pictures are
important
important.
part, what they're offering.
You know what? It doesn't really matter what the words say.
Right.
Just look at the pictures.
Right.
Images.
So all of that is up on tasteofthetown.org. You can find all of your information there. You can purchase your tickets there. And if you happen to be cruising by one of the advertisements and see the QR code, that will take you directly to the site as well.
There you go, and you can purchase your tickets.
It's
We're
easy.
going to take a quick break, and thank you, Jim, for sharing your knowledge and expertise. And go eat Tailgators, Citizens
I'm off
Grill.
To cook some samples to be
Okay.
ready for
Send
the
us some
onslaught
pictures.
Okay, so
tonight
they're
for
going to be
dinner.
ready.
Be there at 5:30.
Right?
But they could
I
be
will
there
taste
now
test
for
that
lunch,
food
right?
in.
Yes, absolutely. No, we're ready.
You're ready.
It's going to be nice.
Okay, we're going to
Thank
take a
you,
quick
Jim.
break,
Thank
and
you
we'll
all.
be right back hearing from
Grimaldi's.
Grimaldi's. Okay.
Yes. Grimaldi's on the
So
waterway.
this is Margie Taylor, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment, or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Path to the Plate is a research-based education program that helps consumers understand how their food choices impact their health by making the connection to agriculture. Learning about how food is grown and produced, and how consumers can make better food choices for themselves and their families, Path to the Plate is all about dispelling myths and misconceptions. Find out more online at pathtotheplate.tamu.edu. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Okay, we now have new guests here in the studio. Jan, who did you bring with you today?
So we have Pablo Berlanga with Grimaldi's on the waterway. He is their marketing and training manager, and he, by the way, is a rock star. Best foot forward on all of the Taste of the Town stuff so far, so we're excited to have Grimaldi's participate.
And who else did you bring with you?
I brought my two little girls. This is Bella and Faith, and this is my son Tyler.
All right, Tyler.
And Tyler was just excited about coming on the radio.
Good.
He didn't believe me.
Well, you are live on the radio. I had a text that somebody's listening from Nacogdoches, so yay. That's right. That's right.
I used to live in Woodlands.
Okay. All right. So, what have you brought on the table there?
Well, we have our seasonal cheesecake, which is a red velvet cheesecake.
Wow.
I brought a tiramisu and the cannoli. And the cannoli is one of the tastes that we're offering, as part of Taste
Looks
of the Town.
delicious.
Sampling. And it's got sweet ricotta cream cheese filling inside. It's got a fried, crispy, rolled shell. And it is delicious. It is my favorite dessert that we have. Right behind the red velvet cheesecake. And I brought some silverware too, so y'all can enjoy some of the tastes.
No sharing, guys.
And then
Socially distant sharing.
Right. And then I also brought the spinach pecan salad, which is my personal favorite one. It's got pecans and goat cheese, onions,
Crunchies,
and
yeah.
our famous house salad. And then last but not least is our Mediterranean salad. And I think
Here, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
There we go.
And I think the Mediterranean is the best salad that we have out of all of them.
And why is that?
It's the best selling, but it also has like once you bite it, it's got so much flavor, and
it's
got
fresh.
all the fresh vegetables, and the house salad is, or the Mediterranean vinaigrette dressing is just so popular. People actually ask for it to dip into the pizza.
So it's not just pizza. I noticed you didn't bring pizza. You brought everything but.
Yeah, I think our kryptonite is that our pizza, it loses integrity after it sits out a while. It's
Sure.
because of the cold break. So, we always tell customers if it's enjoyed in-house, you're getting the 100%, fresh out the oven. It's just delicious when you take every bite of the pizza, But we still get a large amount of to-goes due to the fact of, the COVID pandemic. And, they're probably like 33 to 44% of our sales, are to-goes right now. So
Sure. And they can still order to go, curbside delivery for Taste of the Town as well?
correct. So, we offer that model. You come in and you'll get a free mini cannoli as well as a $5 LSM card, which I brought for y'all as well. And
What does that mean?
So it's $5 off, and normally we would say, hey, you can use it on a future purchase, but we are offering you can utilize it right away. So if you want to go ahead and you're like, wow, this cannoli tastes so good right now, I want to see what the pizza tastes like, because that's what we're known for. You can use the $5 card right away, and the 12-inch pepperoni I believe is $12, before tax, so you get a 12-inch pepperoni for $7.
Yeah.
And part of the whole experience that we want all the guests to enjoy for Taste of the Town this year is the experience in the restaurant. So we highly, highly suggest that you go in, eat that cannoli, use that $5 gift card. Downstairs, they have the awesome whole pizza setup, and his team is so great about showing the kids. They'll go up and just watch in awe as the guys flip the pizza, and they take the time. And again, it's all about that guest experience. And every single time you go into Grimaldi's, the view, the pizza, all of that is awesome, but the guest experience is bar none.
What's your favorite pizza?
The prosciutto arugula.
Oh.
So
Yeah. And I'll tell you why.
I did not eat lunch before I came here.
Really?
Every time I can eat everything right now.
What are you doing afterwards?
Going to Grimaldi's.
Time to taste.
I'm going to Craft Grill, and then I'm going to Grimaldi's.
I'm having cheesecake and cannoli for lunch. You can have the healthy
definitely.
stuff.
Tyler, come to the microphone.
Yeah,
Come
you
here. You can do this. So what is your favorite? I'm sure you've eaten there, right?
Yes.
And what do you like?
Well, it's like my own thing. It doesn't really have a name. I like a pepperoni pizza with black olives and mushrooms on it.
Yum. Those are
that
my
is- So it's the
favorite
Tyler.
too.
Combination.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
We're going to call it the Tyler.
I think we should. We should have Dad throw that on the menu for you.
Why not?
Mr. Grimaldi, if you're
Oh, no,
listening.
it's the ultra secret menu. You got to be in the in crowd to know. And
So
know
you can
Tyler to
use
order.
that $5 coupon. You didn't call it coupon. What did you call it?
LSM?
It's an LSM card, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can use that to get the Tyler pizza. Yes?
The
Or
greatest
the
pizza
black
known.
and chicken and pesto pizza. That one's really good. All the pizza is amazing.
Is the greatest pizza known.
What's your favorite dessert?
Red velvet cheesecake.
Red velvet cheesecake.
can't go wrong with that.
Look pretty luscious.
Right?
I don't think I've ever tried red velvet cheesecake.
Yeah, it's really good.
I
Yeah.
haven't paid him to say any of this before we came in here. Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to say
He's an
Just if
anything.
he wants
I
dinner, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
So, is this
You
your
wanna
favorite
ride home?
restaurant?
To be honest, it's not my favorite restaurant, but I like it a lot.
What
It's
is your
really good.
favorite?
I don't really have a favorite. I like all food.
What's
be
the
honest.
top
You weren't-
one that comes to mind besides Grimaldi's, of course? Oh, that many?
You're
Any
big into
any
Mexican food.
Italian.
That's how.
place.
Italian.
I like Italian.
Well, we have Italian restaurants on Taste of Town too, don't we?
We do. We have lots of Italian restaurants.
Yeah.
on. Yep.
Of course, Grimaldi's
Johnny's
is in
Italian
there, too.
Steakhouse, Soriso's Italian Kitchen, Pilates
Nona's?
is- Nona's. is- Yep.
Yes.
Lots and lots of Italian food for y'all to try. We have cuisines from all over for Taste of the Town, so it should be exciting.
And that's what's neat is that there are some restaurants on this list that I just have kind of got into a habit of going to, the same restaurant over and over again. And this kind of reopens my thought process to go, I haven't been there that restaurant in a while, or that one. I haven't been to Johnny's Steakhouse in forever. And it's great.
Or maybe you've never heard of them before. Maybe
Or
they're new members. So why did you guys join? Have you done Taste the Town before?
I've only been a manager there for about 2.5 years now. So from my understanding, my GM Robert Rodriguez told me that they did prior to a few years back, and we were both discussing it. And we were both, enthralled at the fact that the way that it's set up this time, it's like you get the guests to come into the restaurant so they get to see the experience and the atmosphere, and they get the fresh food, and that really separates going to the Marriott and doing things there for a few hours, and nothing wrong with that concept, but this is like really fresh and vibrant. And it's
innovative,
right? Very different,
Very 2021.
Exactly, yeah. And we're really thrilled to be a part of it. And Jennifer was just very proactive. I have one of my servers works over there, and so we, we're get a lot of information about Hearsay, and we're really excited that they're our neighbors. The food's great, the management's great. Bethany and Josh were really hospitable when they first opened up. They invited us to the soft opening, all the managers. When I met Jennifer, she was just like a vibrant, bubbly, energetic ball of fire. Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh. So within 5 minutes, she had me sold. I was like, okay. And in my mind, I was like, I haven't even asked my GM yet.
That happened.
And I was like, okay. Yeah. I was like, how did she get me to do this? And I haven't even oh my goodness. Anyway, so long story short, we're just excited to be a part of this, and the model of the 35 plus restaurants, is just it's an honor to be, partnering with such great talent. And the Chamber of Commerce has been really, hospitable, and we had a meeting about 2 weeks ago, and that was just real fun, and it's just been really organized, and the e-tick scanner is just a really good idea. And
have you tried it?
Yeah. We just on the fake tickets, the sample tickets, but we haven't, officially tried it on a new ticket yet. But the staff is excited, and
they're trained, ready to roll.
They are ready to rock and roll and go.
And you have been extremely proactive with sharing it on Grimaldi's website, on all of your social media, making sure that you're involved in spreading the word. And the best, everybody's been amazing. That the best way that I think we can continue to tell our guests is train our staff, let them know what's happening, what's going on, because everybody will absolutely love this concept. We just need to tell them about it.
So we just need to, if you're interested, go to, of course, tastethetown.org, but you can also go on Facebook and Instagram or Twitter or anywhere else, or LinkedIn, and see hashtag Taste of the Town 2021 and see all the different restaurant participation, some of the photo images, because there's different ones on there. Pretty much daily you can see new
Absolutely.
stuff.
The tastethetown.org website will be continuously up to date with all of the most recent restaurants. So if you go to that website, that restaurant is participating.
And if you're a business and you want to do a special treat for your customers, a little appreciation thing, if you buy tickets in bulk, you get a break. So if you buy over 50 tickets, you do that through the website, and they're $15 a piece. Then so you save $10 a ticket if you buy in bulk, and that's a great.
How many does it go down to bulk? 100 or
so between 26 and 49. So regular price ticket by itself is 25. Tickets in the amount of 26 tickets up to 49 tickets is going to be $20, and then above 50 tickets or more, it's only 15.
Okay.
And I do still have some printed hard tickets on me. So if you need to, if you would like to reach out to me, I'm happy to deliver those. Meet them. I love meeting everybody face to face for this event. It's been amazing.
Well, that's good. Anything else you want to add about Grimaldi's?
Oh my goodness.
How's business been?
It's been like a bombshell. It's been really busy. I just remember
bombshell in a good way.
In a good way.
Yes, yes.
Well, I've
People
heard
were trying
the
to
pizza
get in your
business
doors
is
at 11 o'clock.
pizza's doing
Oh my
really well because
gosh.
people order to go and get it.
We were really, really, blessed and lucky that, even in April when the pandemic hit, that, our to-goes were just boosting, and up until this year, we're not too much, shorter than our previous year sales, which is really impressive.
It is.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. So
I heard the same thing from RC, with
RC.
RC's Pizza in New York. He was saying the same thing, that it's just been
everyone
better
loves
than
pizza.
ever. Yeah.
And pizza is just a famous to-go model. You got Pizza
Right.
Hut and, Domino's, so everyone's already kind of used to and accustomed to doing
That's great.
to-goes.
That's good to hear.
But yours
So-
is definitely
Oh
not
goodness.
like other pizzas.
Yeah. So
at all.
if any of you listeners never tried Grimaldi's, it's cold brick oven pizza. It's a different concept than your traditional, normal, conventional oven. So you're going to get a different crisp, crispy taste to the crust and the toppings and the cheese. They just kind of caramelize on the crust, and
Yum.
it's just so delicious. You really have to go there for the experience. Prior to working at Grimaldi's, I never heard of cold brick. I was like, what is a cold brick, right? Anyway, so the bricks cook the pizza, and that's where you get the distinction and the uniqueness. So it's one of a kind. I mean, you're not going to get that taste anywhere else in the world except at Grimaldi's. So you're going to get world-class pizza. And if all y'all that just got your stimulus checks, you don't know how to spend it, you come down to Grimaldi's.
You gotta eat,
you're
right?
not going to regret that. That's a good, that's a good buy.
Right?
Let's say that
Yeah.
too. You can get your $25 tickets with your $600.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And no, again, Grimaldi's is just world-class pizza, and my GM makes fun of the concept. He calls it the Rolls-Royce of pizza.
But it
And,
really is.
yeah.
It's amazing. Fold in half New York pizza.
Yeah, so it's good, and the management there is great. Robert Rodriguez is our GM, and we have a newer district manager. Her name's Jessica Payne, and she's been there for 2.5 years, and she's doing great things. And Joey Cioli's one of the owners, and they just do a really good job at managing us, and it's just a really good environment and culture to work in and work for. And I'm just really excited about being a part of Taste of the Town, and I want to thank y'all so much for being hospitable.
Well, you sound excited.
Yeah.
I want to go
Super
right
pumped,
now.
right? He's
Yeah.
a fan of
Yeah.
business.
And,
But for y'all who don't know, everybody should by now, but Grimaldi's is right there on the waterway in the Woodlands, right next to Hearsay on the Waterway, which is also one of our restaurants that'll be participating. So have you a shrimp and grit and a cinnamon spiced old fashioned at Hearsay, and pop over to Grimaldi's for their cannoli to finish off your date night.
Yeah.
Right?
There
That
you
sound
go.
good. I mean, you got the whole month. Get
Right?
going.
It's not
You
too
start
early. We're past
plot.
noon, right? We can talk about cocktails now?
It's noon somewhere. We're fine.
It is noon somewhere.
I mean, hey, it's
Yeah.
Monday right after the holidays. Let's get it.
Right? So we'll keep Grimaldi's in mind for best guest service and best dessert category
Awesome.
with your mini cannoli.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going. This is your location is great. It's just nice to have it's a great place to spend a fun evening. You can stroll down the waterway. The weather's gorgeous right now.
It is today.
Absolutely.
And, try a couple of places, and it's really neat. So you have a great place to be.
Thank you, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's 2 stories. So literally, our second story has a balcony, so you have an aerial view of the waterway, and downstairs is a patio, so you have a level ground, access to the waterway. The kids
To
can
the
go out there
waterway,
and
to
play.
the fountains.
Right,
The
and
fountains light up at night. I mean, it's just an
Just
amazing
beautiful.
place for families. Yeah, for anybody, really. It's a great place of the Woodlands.
So people can social distance when they come out there.
Correct.
And not be on top of somebody.
Correct.
So we need to say that.
Yeah, correct. We do 6 feet, apart tables, and we do all the necessary precautions to, prevent the spread of the COVID, and our employees are sanitizing, and we wear our mask, and we're really
temperatures and health
oh,
screens, and y'all
goodness
abide by all the
gracious.
CDC regulations.
correct.
Tyler's over there dancing it out. He knows the whole
He's
story.
happy he doesn't have his mask on.
I'm bored.
Okay, all right.
Then we're not doing our job.
Okay.
So much for giving you the velvet, cake. Then I guess.
Right? No dessert for you. You have to
Yeah.
eat
You
the
were
salad
bored.
now.
Yep, he's getting a piece of onion.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's not a good punishment.
Well, I do want to mention the sponsors that we have. We do have Howard Hughes as our main presenting sponsor,
Yes.
right? So kudos to that, and a lot of the restaurants over there in Hughes Landing, of course, Howard Hughes Landing, are part of Taste of the Town. We also have Woodlands Christian Academy, the Woodlands Young Learners Academy, First Financial.
First Financial is a new friend of Taste. Thank you, First Financial.
And we have Woodlands Online, Community Impact, Hello Woodlands, Woodlands Lifestyle. We have
Decalash.
Decalash, and
Taylorized PR.
everything.
With Margie Taylor.
More of everything.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is a big deal. This Taste of the Town. This isn't no little 4 hours in and out at the Marriott. See everybody in the world. This
Every year we always have a thing about you can't bring your stroller into the Marriott because of fire code regulations and things like that. Well, you can bring your stroller now to the restaurant, so you're going to be okay.
Right.
Well, see,
But
there
you
you go.
can-
Oh,
you
we
can-
forgot Bayway,
right.
Bayway Cadillac.
Yeah.
And not only let me tell you about Bayway. So they will be at several restaurants where you can feel and
5.
touch the restaurants for your feel the Cadillacs, the beautiful Cadillacs. I mean, it's 2021. Don't you deserve a new vehicle? They
Absolutely.
have great leasing, great buys, great finances right now. So they are going to be at Margaritaville, because
Avenida.
Margaritaville is one of them. They're
Right.
going to be at Avenida Brazil. They're
Burger
going
and
to be at
Bordeaux.
Citizens Grill, Burger and Bordeaux.
And they're already at Thistle Draft Shop. So if you see them speeding by, they're right there out front. Not speeding by,
They're
driving the
beautiful.
speed limit.
So I actually got my driver's license in a Cadillac. My grandmother used to get a new Cadillac every year, but they're not like your grandma's Cadillac. They're small. I mean, they're almost Mini Cooper size. They can be. So
That's awesome.
you need to go check them out, and they're affordable.
And Margie, thank you for pointing out our sponsors, because we can't do the events and the things that we do at the Chamber without our sponsors, our volunteers, and our members. So we are very, very grateful for everyone's support during this time, because it's been difficult for the Chamber. It's been difficult for the business community. And
Don't
that
say pivot.
translates. And we are not going to say pivot. We have adapted, adapt and overcome for all my Marine buddies out there. But yeah, it's something where I think I'm very proud of the way our members and our business community and our sponsors have stuck with the community, stuck with the Chamber, and it's been a struggle for all of us. But I think it's something that is.
But it's been a team effort.
It's been a team effort. It's been almost inspiring. I think the way
I think so.
that people have come together, and we're all in this together, and we're all going to get through it together.
So the really cool thing I want to add is that 40 plus restaurants, we didn't have that many the last 2 years.
Correct. Yeah,
So
we had
there's
about
got to be something
29
about
or 30.
this.
Yep. So
that
we've got more
has gotten,
restaurants.
like you mentioned, that maybe y'all Grimaldi's did not participate last year or the year before, but you are now, because this benefits the restaurants,
Oh,
and it's kind
absolutely.
of what Jim Howlers was saying. They haven't participated in a few years as well. So we're getting more restaurants, and even new restaurants becoming members of the Chamber or participating. Because it's the experience of coming in there and seeing what makes that restaurant
What's the heartbeat?
unique.
Yep.
What is their definition of what they do and their specialty, and that's what you put forward. So when you go there and get your ticket at tasteofthetown.org for $25, you are tasting the best of the best. So
Absolutely.
all right, we're going to take another break and see if we have somebody ready to come in and share what they've got. So we will be right back, and this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment, or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Don't forget to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play or Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM. That's Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on the computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. A Lone Star Community Radio. Broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
Did you know that there are over 153 million orphans in the world today? The sad reality is 99% of those kids will likely never be adopted. Core Love is an organization right here in Conroe that takes care of orphan children in Haiti, Honduras, and India. We bring the love of Jesus by providing their 6 basic needs of clean water, proper food, healthcare, education, job skills, and a loving home. Visit corelove.org, that's CORELUV.org. Will you help defend the orphan?
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
A Lone Star Community Radio is ready for the summer. If you or anyone you know is looking for summer internship opportunities, a Lone Star Community Radio is a great place to grab the mic and be on the air. A Lone Star Community Radio offers a great opportunity to those interested in learning about the radio world all year round. Be an on-air personality, talk show producer, or YouTube, TV, podcast editor. Contact the station at info@irlonestar.com or call the station's message line at 936-647-3776.
Second Saturday Divorce Workshop provides unbiased information to help you understand your options and move forward with your life. This divorce workshop is for you if you are contemplating divorce, in the process of divorce, already filed for divorce, or post-divorce. You will explore the emotional, legal, and financial aspects of divorce from professionals who have guided others through divorce. For more information on this divorce workshop, contact SecondSaturdayWoodlands.com or call 832-375-0900.
Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question, comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station on irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
For those of you who like your partners, your gumbo, and your music salty, well, we're here to help with the music. Julian Shea here, host of Lone Star Country Nights Thursday, your weekly dose of roots and Americana and all the music that makes this part of the country special. We stir in Western swing, honky-tonk, Zydeco, Texas blues, outlaw country, and put a pinch of red dirt, and then we smoke it over a slow fire. Then listen to the results Thursday nights on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
And we are back talking about Taste of the Town, which is the foodie for everybody. Everybody's eligible to play. There is no age limit, you know, from little ones all the way up to 100 plus years old, you know, because we all need to eat. So this is going on throughout the county in different restaurant venues. You don't have to go inside. You can get it to go. But a lot of the all of the restaurants are doing things during COVID, doing things differently. Whether they have the scan for their menu or outside dining, tables, you know, socially distanced. I've never used that word before last year.
There's a whole list out of words that we've never had to use before. COVID-19, socially distance. Yeah.
Mask up.
Mask up. I know. I was trying to think of different ones.
It's frustrating when you go somewhere and forget your mask. What are you to do?
Right.
Turn around and go back to your
Turn
car.
around and go back to your car.
COVID testing.
I was at a restaurant the other day and walked in, and it was off hours, so there's it was Amy and I, the only ones in there. But you know, I asked for a mask, and they gave me one. And because I usually have one in my truck, but I was all out, or I was actually with Amy in her car, and she didn't have an extra one, and so they provided me a mask. They were really, really nice about it. And I think that's kind of the key. It's just some people are going through so much stuff right now. Kindness counts.
Kindness goes a long way, and it's free. This COVID that we never mentioned up until March has impacted people in a way that we will never understand, and we can't understand. The only thing you can do is be kind.
Yep.
And support our small businesses during this time when they need it.
I knew people at the very beginning who were the very first cases in Montgomery County. Now you just know a lot of people, and people have different ways that they handle it, right? So either it's no big deal and you're asymptomatic, or it is a big deal and you're hospitalized and on oxygen.
And I think we all know people on both ends of the spectrum.
Saying.
I mean, I've had friends that either were in the hospital, same age as me, or even younger, and then those that got it and they only knew it because they got tested.
Yeah, it does not discriminate. I've known people who 3 people in the family had it. They were all in the same house, and 2 never got it, never got any symptoms. So, but that is definitely something that we are keeping in mind, and we do know that safety and health is of utmost importance to us all. So we want to again reiterate that all of this Taste of around the town, inside the restaurants, they're all adhering to all of the CDC guidelines, all of the health and regulations. And we do have everything available in curbside too, so you can comfortably enjoy it in the comfortability of your car or of your home, or stop at all the places and have your date night at home. But we want you to enjoy it regardless of if it's in the restaurant or in the comfort.
And we shifted this just because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Right.
We wanted to be flexible, and we wanted to also benefit our restaurants. And one thing we haven't mentioned yet, I think, is when you buy your ticket, you have the opportunity to make a donation.
That's
Maybe
right.
you want to cover those details.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you buy your ticket, the page after you complete your purchase will allow you to donate to the Texas Restaurant Association Culinary Arts Institute. And what that does is it educates our future chefs, if you will, and helps them in their growth in the culinary world. So these are our future, these are some of our children. These are our children's children. So that goes a long way towards that.
Yes, there's several senior high schools in Montgomery County that offer that culinary program, and they don't pay for everything. So this helps them with, you got to have food to learn culinary. It helps with that. It helps with
sometimes
some of the equipment.
helps food, yeah.
All those things.
Food, tools,
So there's that extra benefit that we really are trying to help the restaurants, the local businesses, the small entrepreneurs grow their business, stay in business. Like I know Jim said, this is a big deal. You need to start using and going to the local restaurants that they may not be here. And a lot of them haven't met payroll or they haven't paid their lease. He was mentioning.
Or we were dining at a restaurant the other day, and they were we were talking to the waitress, and she had been furloughed for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really difficult.
Yeah, and this is happening more and more with restaurants. We're not really.
Oh, look who paid.
Wow.
Look who stopped in. Oh, it's lunch.
Yay.
Here, go ahead. Sit
Perfect.
Right there. Tell us what you got.
So we're doing boudin balls, half-pound boiled shrimp, and onion tanglers for the taste of the Woodlands.
Perfect.
So, boudin balls. Look how big they are. What's in them?
Well, it has boudin and rice.
Can you see
lots
that?
of love.
Just put them in front of JJ.
Put 'em in
Here we
front of
go.
JJ.
Yeah, put it right in front of me. I have no problem with that at
just
all.
try them. It's easier to explain. Good and spicy. I'm sure if you've been to Pacific Yard House, you've had them before.
Oh my.
And then you also have over here.
This is it's a half pound of boiled shrimp. Half pound of boiled shrimp. Of course, are done a little bit spicy in our crawfish seasoning. We were intending to do crawfish, half pound or a pound of crawfish originally, but right now it's so inconsistent. I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Shrimp?
We'd rather put things out that we know are going to be great.
Well, thank you for being part of Taste of the Town. We appreciate it.
And what's in the other basket?
Those are called onion tanglers.
Ooh.
And basically,
Tell us about that.
so basically, it's a deep fried onion in a yummy cheddar cheese batter, and it comes with a ranch dipping sauce.
Did he say cheddar cheese batter?
He said cheese.
It's in there.
Can't go wrong with cheese.
Oh. Or onions.
And he's out of
Or
breath
dipping.
because he just ran from here because it is the lunch
Yeah.
hour and
Yeah.
he's working.
He's
at
busy.
Pacific
so
Yard
much for
House.
taking
And
time
thank
out of
you,
your-
we're busy, so
That's
sometimes
good
that
you're
happens.
busy.
Exactly.
Glad
Have
you're
you had
busy.
anybody come in yet with Taste of Town ticket?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Well, maybe they will now. 'cause
Everybody
it's
run,
lunchtime.
run.
I'm sure they'll be in. I'm not concerned.
I'm so sorry to rush you here.
Oh, you're good.
And
So
you told
for
them
the-
you'd be back
Better
on the
late
line
than
in
never.
So
15
you also
minutes.
have live entertainment coming
We
up?
have live entertainment on basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're not doing music for brunch right now, but normally we do. We'll probably start that up once we start crawfish, which we intend to be probably
Both
the middle
Family
of the month.
Revival Saturday night?
Yes. And
Okay.
John Crichton's playing on Friday. We have a great music lineup this month, so if you want to go and take a look at our events page, go for it.
Okay, that's it.
Done.